Hello everyone, it's Peter from Garden Goodness at Smithfield, and I'm just going to show you a tomato display here at the store. The sun has decided to come back out a bit, and we have some very special varieties, including Indigo Rose, which is a dark cherry type of variety, Mighty Red, which is one of those classic red eating varieties, Cherry Roma, of course, with cherry tomatoes are always popular. We've got Sweet Basil, but I've got a couple of other basils which I'll show you. Big Beefer. Now, beefsteak, like Big Beefer, has really thick flesh and not as many seeds. And beefsteak's a really good option if you're buying tomatoes. Another beefsteak is Allen's Early Red, which you can see here, which is already flowering and is going to have fruit very soon. We have Globe Artichokes, Scoresby Dwarf. Now, look at the shape of this one. This is similar to a beefsteak in how that fruit is forming. That's a dwarf tomato, perfect for pots. So keep an eye out for that. We've got Thai basil. There's another kind of basil. We have Italian parsley, jalapeno chilies, tasty tomato, which is a good eating tomato. Rouge de Marmande, which is another beefsteak. Nice and big. Cucumbers, Amish paste. Is a lovely tomato as well. Health Kick, which is high in lycopene and very good for, which is good for fighting cancer. Lebanese zucchini is a very good large growing zucchini as well. Black cherry tomatoes, only a few left. Green zebra, only a few left, so get in quick before they sell out. Only a couple left of the yellow pears too, so move before they sell out. Red Russian tomato, which is a trussing tomato, so it produces pretty heavy volume of tomatoes there. Now, one thing to be aware of as well is things like your zucchini, basil and so forth are in the 4 for 20 deal. So you could even get a deal with no tomatoes in it and still get them at 4 for 20. There's lots of veggies, gold zucchini, which is a sweeter zucchini, even pumpkin, butternut pumpkin is all in the deal. Now, over the other side we have some other varieties of tomatoes. Bush tomato, which is a good potted tomato. Mamma Mia is awesome, especially if you're into making sauce, because it's nice and big. So that actually sits out about that big, bigger than a normal Roma tomato. More cherry tomatoes like Sweet 100. California Wonder capsicum, which is the capsicum most of us would probably eat. I have some more Indigo Rose. Joe's Long Cayenne chili. And this is another beefsteak. Now look at this one, it's a green one. Green tomatoes like this one and the green zebra are good for planting if you're having issues with birds, because they're actually harder for the birds to find. So that's something to bear in mind. Munstead lavender, which is actually medicinal. So that's a good one to throw in the mix. And it's also good for attracting your butterflies, which is good for pollination. So worth having if you're trying to fill up your 4 for 20. Cannabec Super is a good eating variety. Self-Heal, another medicinal. Wild Rocket, Feverfew, more cherry tomatoes. Now here's a blue beefsteak called Blue Beauty. So nice and tall, very tasty, and it's got that iridescent blue colour. So keep an eye out for that, because we've got quite a few of those. I have strawberries in the house, Red Gauntlet, and they are fruiting. So that is a good option. They are in the 4 for 20 deal if they're in the round pots, which are the small black round pots, or the square ones. This variety is called Roseanne. There's one right there, which I'm very tempted to eat. There you go, sorry, my finger was in the way. It's a fairly crisp, long one, a long fruit, nice and tasty. There's also another variety called Cambridge Rival, which is quite hard to get. They price out at $8 or 2 for 15 in the large green pots. All right, I'll take you slowly past some of the other vegetables that we have on hand. Some very good, healthy Globe Artichokes, and also I did want to show you Black Russian tomatoes and these absolutely huge Bonica eggplants, which are ready to go straight in the ground. Elin Tomato and Hungarian yellow banana capsicums. So I'll just show you more of our arrangement here. Now, I want to run you past a few of these kinds of vegetables. Glass gem corn. Now see how these are 4-way packs, so they're quite good value. These are in our 4 for 20 deal, right? These little tubes here are $4 or 6 for 20. So that includes these tomatoes, sunflowers as well. Basil mint is in the deal as well. Yellow tomato, which is a nice little cherry. Well, Pinsicum peach is a very unusual variety. It's orange and it's low acid. It's a good variety to have. Risa tomato, somebody asked me for Granny's throwing tomato or some of those ones. This is another alternative to that. It's a lumpy tomato and you can actually take segments out of it. Very nice. More of the same. San Marzano, which is your very good Italian sourcing tomato. Yellow mortgage lifter and yellow beefsteak in this case. Nice and big and of high yield. Sugar lump, another red cherry tomato. Burwood prize, a very old school variety that looks like a potato but it's actually a tomato. Red, good flavour. Yellow cherry honeybee, speaks for itself. Orange cherry, same thing. And I do happen to have some more Wapinsicum peach, which I think is going to be very popular. Yellow tomatoes tend to be higher in lycopene, which is that antioxidant that fights the cancer. We have got some Oca, OCA. It's a New Zealand yam. It is in the same family as Oxalis. So that's nice. Madagascar bean, glass gem corn. I've got a few left of those, which are the multicolored corns. Apple mint, crystal apple cucumber, which is the apple cucumber we're used to. Burpless cucumber. I have more Risa tomato. Salad rocket, which is my favorite kind of rocket, as opposed to wild rocket. It's got a bit more flavor, a bit more zest. Danielle has grown some Burnley Bounty for us, which is wonderful because it's the only supply we have of those. They are indeterminate, which means they can last for an entire season or 2 or 3, depending on how you look after them. Very good for growing just about all year round. Balinese corn, which is your yellow normal corn. Fenugreek, which is quite hard to get. These are grown in Carey Gully. Very nice, very healthy. Burgundy bean, spring onions, dill. These trays here, 6-way trays, are in the 4 for 20. I have now finally got cos lettuce in, but I won't for long, so get in quick before it sells out. Blue Lake beans, and over the back here I have a variety called Madagascar. That's all speckledy. It's like a crimson and white speckle. We'll have a very quick look through the remaining ones. There's some more Burwood prize tomatoes, Cherokee wax bean, which is like a butter bean type of thing. Horseradish, it'll be here for a minute and then it will sell fast, so be quick for those. White yarrow brahmi, so again, see that size pot there? They're in the $4 or 6 for 20 deals. More eggplant, that size there is again in the 4 for 20 deal. Chocolate mint, more sunflowers. I'll put our little sign in there so you can see that. Organic sunflower. Corsican mint, which is good for shady areas, grows very well. Chocolate mint and some more cucumbers. We also have a few pots of golden hops, if you like those, and onion chives too. And just a couple of Chinese artichokes as well. They're priced out at 16. So come along and fill up your box with as many tomatoes and veggies as you possibly can. Don't forget this little hidden bit behind here where we have more varieties as well. Along the back here, Lebanese continental cucumber, health kick again, another very healthy variety. Some more gross lissi. All of these herbs are in the deal. So if you want to set your herb garden up, also a good time to come down and shop at Garden Goodness Smithfield. And we'll have advice on hand all through the rest of the day, which we are trading till 6 or until we manage to close the gates. And tomorrow, where we're trading right through the day again. Advice on hand, we are closed Sunday, but the sale continues Monday right through the week till Saturday, and then again Sunday off, and then through till the following Wednesday. However, if you want to get the unusual varieties, get in this weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you in store at Garden Goodness Smithfield. Thank you.